morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. And in this video, we'll be covering a little bit of the new characters that are set to drop. I want to say July 31st, which is as a time of this recording in about 2 days. So, or like about a day and a half, as far as the reset goes. And in this situation, we are going to be gifted with some really good units. I'm a little bit behind on trying to get this covered, but we'll start off with SSR Liliam. And Liliam's video, I watched it the other day. It was really impactful as far as like, I like how they did the cinematic thing where you got Sybil calling in and the little fight with Nico Nana. It was very good representation. I really did like it. And of course, this character will be as part of the LD summon, so we'll be having to use our enhanced prototypes. It's the yellow disc, and those are like super hard to come by, or like they're really expensive to come by. I want to say the ratio of using that per, I don't want to say it's like what, like 3,000 hydro crystals to summon on that versus the 1,000 for a regular RGB or on the permanent banner. Either way, Lilium looks like she has great promise, and that's what I definitely want to cover. So far, we do have the whole the disorder, so we have another dark character, which is really good. What I did see is, from what I'm understanding about her kit, is that we will definitely have one of those PvP driven characters, which is really good considering we're about to have a meta shift due to the recent patch note reveals, and that coverage is a mouthful all within itself. But as far as Lilium goes, we do have so much that she offers. She offers a really good scheme of things all throughout. Let's go ahead and like get this up a little bit more. If I can need to get this darn thing to go a little bit higher on the zoom in, because I want to be able to get this to where we can have it. So Lilium, she offers, as you can tell, gives some good help within PvE and PvP, which is really good. And the awesome part is she's immune to crowd control, so she won't be able to be put to sleep. She won't be able to be stunned. It's amazing. That's like already top tier there. And a turn meter manipulation, which means she can't be slowed down uh, by Marvel, Kraken, or I mean anybody that doesn't, like even Kloss. You know that she is pretty much like PvP's like worst enemy at this point, and she has almost like a built-in um, harvest, kind of, not necessarily harvest. Um, yeah, pretty much a harvest kind of deal going on, and she ignores shield and reduces max HP, which is really crazy. So she's like a really big Tiamat killer, which is very good. And of course, if she ignores shield and reduces max HP, that means she's tearing down the likes of Fushu and Valerian, which is both of those units are HP based units, and that's those are like utility units. So she's able to like squash the utility all the way through the roof, and it makes it really well that we have that within her. And another thing that really made her stand out was one of her, okay, yeah, her skills right here. So thunderclap. Lilium deals damage to a single target and heals herself for a portion of the damage dealt. It grants her immunity to all crowd control, turn meter effects. If I am correct, this is her skill 1. So that is crazy. That's crazy as far as her skill 1. So she light attacks. Boom. I say light attack. She just does her skill one, immune. That's powerful. And resounding thunder. Lilium deals 2 instances of single target DPS. The damage increases based on the target's missing HP. If the target's HP falls below a certain threshold, it's guaranteed to be stunned. If the attack kills the target, all enemies are guaranteed to be stunned. That is insane. That makes her really, really helpful for when it comes down to a lot of different applications. Like, of course, for this part, Doki Doki is like, that's the first thing people think about. Doki Doki that helps. This also makes it to where if she does her skill three, in right, let me get to skill three. Let's get a skill three, and then we can chain it back. Flashing flash lightning. Lilium grants herself attack up, speed up, then deals massive single target damage. If the target's HP is above the certain threshold, the damage is increased. This attack ignores shield and reduces the target's max HP by a portion of the damage dealt. That is insane. That's insane. So her skill three is pretty much skill three, skill two. Skill three, skill two, and then of course, like, just protects herself with skill one eventually. This is nuts. This happens first, then this happens. So she gives herself the attack up and speed up, and then she deals the damage, which is crazy and powerful. If you have any other speed boosters on the team, this makes her go pretty much cracked, and then she goes straight into skill two, which then pretty much finishes off any of the enemies that she has an issue with or that she started targeting. And this is wild here. She's able to guarantee a stun, and then if it kills the target, stun all enemies. It is a full stun on all enemies. That's crazy. You know, that makes it to where she's almost every PvP like person's like worst enemy at this point. That you just don't want her to one shot nuke somebody on your team because she's stunning everybody else. That helps a lot. You know that, and of course, you're gonna have a lot of people that are gonna be running a lot of bulwark and bloodbath now because of this for sure. It was already a sought after little sets, but because of this, it makes you want to do that for sure. She's like really crazy. And as far as Lilium goes, I will be summoning her. Like, that's like no doubt. She's awesome. I mean, waifu there. She's very gorgeous, and of course, beyond, she has like just the most utility that's really helpful for any account. I mean, even if you do have like Didding, I mean, this is an SSR LD unit. Most must grab. And as far as like my opinion on it, definitely grab this unit. It's worth it. It's just, and of course, don't like heavily invest until you see more videos come out about what to skill her up for and what to do to get her where she needs to be. But she's definitely like a must grab as far as like just a kid alone. And then of course you want to see whenever she releases completely, we'll be able to check out her skill ups and see what do they affect and what do they apply, and as far as that goes. And that is super good as far as a unit goes. Next after that, we have Nell. Nell is our SR unit, and she is, so far what I've been checking out about her, she's pretty much a low budget Lily, which is really crazy. It's really good, really helpful. Her S1 deals damage to a single target to a single enemy with a chance to inflict vulnerable for 2 turns, which is really good. It lets you apply heavy damage. She pretty much sets up Lilium for the kill, pretty much, and you know, it increases the damage dealt against that enemy with the vulnerable debuff. And then her skill 2 deals damage to a single enemy 4 times. Each hit heals the ally with the eye's attack and increases his or her turn meter. You see this? It just screams, pair me up with Lilium. Pair me up with Lilium. I will heal Lilium, and then I will increase Her turn meter is just perfect. Deals damage to all enemies with a chance to inflict vulnerable for 2 turns and grants all allies speed up for 3 turns. That is insane. That's insane. Like, what more do you want out of this? This is just a beautiful thing to have within a kit, and she's pretty much gearing towards what you're looking for. Her S3 allows you to apply vulnerable for 2 turns, then grants speed up for 3 turns. All allies. You can't go wrong with that. This pretty much sets up, and even if you have Lily, and you do Lily, then then Nell, and then you have Liliam, you can still set it up to where this is just like crazy, and then you have like in-house heals within her as well. She's like an off healer. It's She's crazy. She has a lot of utility, and I do plan on trying to pull for her too, just because I mean you can't go wrong with this. And we're gonna see the banners and what they look like on the 31st, and I am really excited to pull for her. She is going to definitely help out with a lot of things. Of course, she sits in the same boat with Lilium. We got to wait till the 31st to see how everything is going to stand up and help out within the grace of how it proceeds with skill ups. What do they have to offer, and will they be helpful? Normally SR units aren't that bad. You normally have enough stuff to like skill them up. I mean, it uses the purple lattice, super easy to come by. The yellow lattice is really really rare to come by, and it makes it to where you're very careful on what you're using to be able to scale up a character, and you make it try to worth you try to make it worth your while to level up a character or skill up a character, and make it to where you're skilling up on something that makes sense and that's going to have longevity. And I feel like Lilium, when we start getting the rest of what we need to know about Lilium and Nell, we're going to get some pretty powerful units just within this. And if you're not really big into PvP, PvE, this is going to be helpful to clear a lot of things, like a lot of things. It's going to add a little different variation to teams and team comps, and be able to make it to where you can rotate people in and out. And maybe we won't see too many Lilies around, because we're having so many other options for Lily. And Nell is definitely like a super budget Lily with just reading her skill kit alone. It's going to be very great. So that's really all I have. Just wanted to cover like these 2 characters and see what they have and what they have to offer. And for me, the teams that I could think of to build right now, I'm really excited with what they have. The devs are cooking here. This is it. This is something to add to your team, and or to be able to make it to where when the next cage rumble comes up, or any other layered event to where you need multiple units, this is it right here. You'll be able to add more people to your teams and be able to craft more, especially like Ethernet Rally. We'll just have more things. So y'all take it easy. Definitely tune in to more content from this channel. I'll try to do more like things like this as well, outside of how-to videos for clearing Inferno challenges. But definitely be prepared to summon for these characters. Like it's going to be pretty impactful and powerful for any account at this point with both of these units. So take it easy, and I'm signing off. Peace.